What up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Batman with another reaction. We got championship or bust. Allen Iverson reacting to LeBron James joining the 76ers, man. Hey, man, let's get it. Stephen A.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about the city of Philadelphia and the city of brotherly love. And when you talk about the city of Philadelphia, there is one star that stands above them all. His nickname is The Answer, the one and only. Allen Iverson is on the line with us right now. What's up, big boy? How you doing, man?
Same fight, different round. You know what time it is. What's up, big bro?
How are you feeling right now that LeBron James has
I
announced?
just thought about it. You know who he remind me of? Charlamagne. But I got to listen to them old songs, boy. But not Charlamagne. I'm tripping. Not Charlamagne, Chamillionaire. Whatever his name is, Chamillionaire. That's what Allen Iverson remind me of.
That he is coming to the Philadelphia 76ers.
I'm talking about Charlamagne.
Ecstatic, man. You know, I'm just happy for the city of Philadelphia, man. For the team,
Ooh,
you know what I mean? The type of player he is, the type of person he is. I'm just happy, man. He brings a lot. You know what I mean? He really is the answer.
When you heard that Philadelphia was when he was considering Philadelphia, did you reach out to him? Have you talked to him leading, with this whole process going on? Have you connected with him at all before he decided to make his decision?
No, man. I stay in my own lane. You know what I mean? That was something that I know was probably hard for him to do. You know what I mean, with his family and his Cleveland and other spots that he was thinking about going to.
Yep.
I know it was hard enough. So I definitely wasn't going to try to put added pressure, to the situation, man. I just sat back and just hope for the best. And, it was a blessing that we was able to get him to the city, man, and, have a chance to win a championship.
When you look at Tyrese Maxey, we know how terrific he is. Jaylen Brown, we know what a stud he is. He's here in Philadelphia now. VJ Edgecombe, who was third in Rookie of the Year honors, this brother can play. All right? And Embiid, because even at 50%, he's better than damn near 99% of the league at the front line spot. To add LeBron to this squad,
Hell yeah.
What are
there's
your
not that many OD centers, man.
line spot? To add LeBron to this squad, what are your expectations for the Philadelphia 76ers now, Allen Iverson?
Definitely championship or bust, man. I mean, that's the added piece, that we needed. Obviously, you put him on any team, to me, you definitely have a chance. But obviously, a whole lot of things got to go right.
Of the season.
During the season.
It was coming
definitely
different.
helped. But as far as, the leadership,
Speaking
the
of that,
talent,
I can't wait for the new season. My nigga Kyrie, bro.
Man, the wars that he's been in and, him being familiar with, every type of situation that happens on a basketball court, he just boosts the percentage of any team having a chance to win a championship and any team having, big time success, man. He's one of them ones, man. You know what I mean? He's the king for a reason.
You and I both know, personal experience, you being the superstar.
Well, he be saying that he ain't joined the team, though.
You and I both know, personal experience, you being the superstar that you were, me being the reporter that I was sitting courtside. When you were playing and starring for the 76ers, especially when y'all made the championship run in 2001, some of the greatest moments of my life, it was just electricity. It was electric throughout Philadelphia. It was crazy. I'm asking you now that you know that LeBron James is coming to Philadelphia, can you put into perspective what the city of Philadelphia, I'm talking about the atmosphere in Philadelphia, is going to be like for this upcoming basketball season with this brother there? Could you talk about that for a second?
Yes.
Man, I don't think the world is ready. You know what I mean? I think we have the best fans in the world. You know what I mean? Especially, from my point of view, from my experience of what I went through, the time I was there and how they supported me throughout my career and, now throughout my life. You know what I mean? They've always been loyal to me. They're diehard fans. You know what I mean? If you come out there and play every game like it's your last, that's all they want is that effort, that type of effort. But then when you bring this type of guy, man, is an excitement. You know what I mean?
Bro,
And
that is
definitely
not it, bro. Y'all was down there contenders before that though. Like you can say he the cherry on top, but like, bro, he ain't just. It ain't.
this type of guy, man, is an excitement. You know what I mean? And definitely with the pieces that we're adding, around him with how great Maxie is and VJ coming into his own. We already know with Jaylen Brown, he's done, in Boston, and then Joel, it speaks for itself. If you look at his resume, obviously, if he's healthy, there's no one better in the business. You know what I mean? You put all that together, man, and, you add Nick Nurse into the fold, with his championship pedigree, man, and, the guys that we, implement into the system, man, I just think the sky's the limit. And then, the support from the fans, I just know that they're going to be eager to get things started, man, and, you know what I mean, this thing is going to be big, and I just, can't wait to just be a part of it, man, and, show up and show out like I always do. You know what I mean? I'm the biggest Sixers fan in the world, so I'm just ready, man, and I know that, the Sixers Nation, they ready to go.
You're talking about this championship or bust. There are those dudes up north, up 95 instead of the New York Knicks. They happen to be the reigning defending NBA champions. You do have Shea Butter in Oklahoma City. You do have Wemby in San Antonio. Are you sure you're willing to say championship or bust with those kind of cats standing in the way, Allen Iverson?
Yeah, I'm definitely speaking with my heart. You know what I mean? I'm speaking basketball too. You know what I mean? I'm a basketball savant, but I'm speaking with my heart as well. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'm a Sixer until I die. You know what I mean? I'm not taking nothing away from those guys. I know what they are. You know what I mean? The Knicks, well deserved, man. I think that city deserves it. Loyal fans for decades, you know what I mean? And it was beautiful to see. And to see the Knicks do it the way they did it and to share that with their fans and for their fans to support them the way they did, that's the way it's supposed to be. That's the way it's supposed to look. They made it look beautiful. And the way the Knicks did it, you know what I mean, when you think of all of the other teams that's in the league and all of the fans that root for those teams, they should want that in their life, man, because they made it look good. The city of New York made it look good. The Knicks made it look good. It was a beautiful thing to see. But like I said, man, I'm a Sixer. I know what we have. Every year I go into the year thinking it's our year. But, this is something special right here. It's a different feeling. And, man, I'm just looking forward to being a part of it.
Charles Barkley was on the show about an hour ago, AI, and he said that if LeBron James, who's agreed to a 2-year deal, player option after 1 year, wins back-to-back titles and captures a 6th NBA championship, tying Michael Jordan with 6 titles, it would officially allow LeBron James to be considered the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Where do you stand on that?
I'm definitely not going to, wish that he doesn't win 2 more, obviously, because that's the way I'm drawing it up in my dreams. That's the way I want it to be. That's the way I want him to go out if he decides to go out. But what for me it's different when you speak of who's the GOAT. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan was everything to me. He's the reason I play basketball. That's the way I want it to be. That's the way I want him to go out if he decides to go out. But what for me it's different when you speak of who's the GOAT. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan was everything to me. He's the reason I play basketball. The world wouldn't know Allen Iverson if it wasn't for Michael Jordan. He's the reason I played basketball. Like I literally, wanted to be like Mike. You know what I mean? So it's different for me. You know what I mean? I'm biased in that sense because I love him so much. But LeBron, I have, wanted to be like Mike. You know what I mean? So it's different for me. You know what I mean? I'm biased in that sense because I love him so much. But LeBron, I have a relationship with him. I love him. You know what I mean? That's my little brother. So, I love his family, and, I've been around those people for years, and, they're a part of me. They're a part of my heart. So, it's a different feeling. For me, it's a different monster for me. You know what I mean? But the way I look at it, like Michael's always going to be the GOAT to me. You know what I mean? And me, it's a different monster for me. You know what I mean? But the way I look at it, like Michael's always going to be the GOAT to me. You know what I mean? And LeBron, to me, I feel like if you go in the dictionary and you look up basketball player, you'll see LeBron James. You know what I mean? And, the whole GOAT thing to me, I think a lot of times it gets out of hand because I think a lot of times people take away from one player what they did, you know what I mean, to boost up the other player. You know what I mean? And that's not what you do. Like I feel like a lot of times, people get caught up in the whole GOAT thing, but your GOAT is your GOAT. You have your opinion caught up in.
Obviously, no one's all gonna agree, bro.
In the whole GOAT thing, but your GOAT is your GOAT.
Too.
You have your opinion to name anyone your GOAT if you want to. You know what I mean? You're not wrong by saying anyone's your GOAT. I have my fans say I'm the GOAT all the time. I don't agree with them because I think it's Mike. You know what I mean? But they have a right to feel like that about certain players. You know what I mean? And I think it's good barbershop talk. It's excellent. You know what I mean? But long as you don't take away from one player to boost up the other player, man. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
I think both of them are great. I think both of them are tremendous for what they've done for the game. I think LeBron is still going. I mean, he's oh, my God, man. The man is 24 years, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's doing the unthinkable. You know what I mean? Something that no one would ever anticipate it happening. You know what I mean? And he's done so much for the game off the basketball court. You know what I mean? He's a blueprint of how it's supposed to go, man. And I love him, bro. And I'm just happy to be a part of this whole thing, man. And I just want to be there to welcome him and, just make sure everything runs smooth as it can for him, bro.
It's fair to say that you're going to be at more Sixers game in the near future. Is that,
man, are you serious? I'll be at a lot of them anyway.
Yes, you'll be at a lot of them anyway, but you're going to be at even more of them now, right?
Man, it goes without saying, man. Like I'm the Spike Lee in Philadelphia. I'm Spike Iverson. Like
Spike Iverson.
This is what it is,
I like
man.
that.
I'm excited, man.
Well, let me say this to you. You know your big bro, yours truly, gonna have to get on you about something, right? You're gonna be at the games. That means you're gonna have more camera times. You know I'm gonna get on you about your suit game. I'm gonna have to get you a couple of suits. You know that, right?
Why you gotta wear a suit though? Why you gotta put on?
I'm gonna have to get you a couple of suits. You know that, right?
No, I'm Steve. I'm with that. I'm 51 years old. That's what I do. You know what I mean? Like
the suit game.
I've come into my own, man. I've done a lot in my life. I changed a lot for the better. You know what I mean?
Yes,
for
you
myself,
have. Yes,
for
you
my family.
have.
You know what I mean? For my career off the basketball court, my decision making, and you know what I mean? Like looking smooth like you look, man. Like I'll definitely take some pages from your book, man. You know what I mean? I don't mind.
I'm gonna take you shopping. I'm gonna take you shopping.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me. That atmosphere right there. I gotta be fly. I gotta. I'm letting my hair down when I come to the game. So I'm gonna do my thing all across the board.
I will say this though. There is somebody right there in Philly because I'd have to travel to help you out, or you'd have to travel to see me to help you out. But there is somebody locally that can help you because you know what? Even though I've eclipsed him, Blue. As an Aaron McKee.
Blue.
I mean, he's still that dude. He's still that dude.
I got Blue. I can call Blue. Or I can hit you, big bro. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get right.
Really got respect.
I'm gonna look right. You know what I mean? That's part.
I don't know
part
the
of my
history
legacy.
like that.
That's part of who I am. is,
there we go.
You know what I mean, to be fly, man.
That's right. I'm going to go the route of Orlando when y'all were in the playoffs against Orlando with Chuck Daly coaching and stuff, and you rolled up in there with the black pinstripe suit. I'll never forget that as long as I live. We're going to go that route.
Hey, Steve,
we'll start with that.
Steve, look, you know what's crazy? They still joke me. My teammates still joke me because I didn't wear suits. And that Versace suit that I had on was wool. And you know it was 100 degrees out there.
That's right. But it looked good.
So you know I was in unfamiliar territory anyway with the suit game.
It looked good, and the arena was air conditioned, so I forgave you. I didn't mind.
All right, man.
Appreciate
that, baby.
We'll talk soon. Love you, bro. Appreciate you, man.
Love you, man.
All right, no doubt. We'll talk soon. The one and only Allen Iverson right here with Stephen A. Sirius XM Mad Dog Sports Radio. 888 Mad Dog 6 is always the number to call. It's 888
Hey, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. I'm out, man. No cap.